I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Good morning, good morning. Okay, it's not morning. It was morning when I woke up though. So I'm rested today, which is good. I took my sweet time getting ready because I didn't have anything to like hurry up and get to. The only thing that I'm going to do today is the expos. And that's all I have to do. I don't have to do a bunch of running around and stuff, so yeah. Let's get to the park. I don't know when this happened, but someone opened their car door into mine. People are so rude. Obviously, breakfast at the Three Broomsticks never did and never will happen. And that's okay. I am not a get up early to go out and eat breakfast in public type of person anyway, so it's okay. It's not like I specifically paid for that one thing. It was just sort of included in all of the hoopla. Yesterday was so horrible for me, you guys. I was in such bad shape. I don't remember much of yesterday. I was not well. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but I lost my ID in the park the night before. You need ID to get into the gate, like with your pass, park for free. And you need ID for several other things as well. Luckily, I happen to have my passport card with me at all times. And if that would have failed me, I had my actual passport with me as well. So that works out. I'm not too heartbroken if they don't find my ID. I asked yesterday and they had no record of it in the system or anything. So I'm gonna ask again today. But if they don't have it, it's okay. I needed a new ID anyway because every Florida police officer I've ever encountered, which is 2 of them, have been like, you know, you need a Florida state ID, you've lived here for like 2 years, you definitely are in violation of code blah 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 blah, section blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just suck at things. I'm yammering because I'm actually in a good mood today. So I'm burning battery and memory on my awesome ID story that you guys don't care about. Well, I'm sitting here, you know, waiting to get in, so I have nothing else to do, so. Spider-Man 455. Oh, I love this song! Homegrown, everything I need. It's the way that you care for the things you think you want. I listened to this song on the way to the park on Friday to pump myself because I love this song so much. Look, it's the Bluesmobile with Jake and Elwood.
Hey, dude, what's happening?
4 fried chickens and a Coke. Alright, so here we are. Oh my gosh, they have the ugly sweaters. I'm waiting to get my picture taken in front of the Harry Potter wall. I'm going to hold proudly my house flag thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest dog. He's even got... Oh, he's so cute! I just heard that it's pouring rain outside. So I picked the right day to do the expo since it's inside. Alright, my moving picture is supposed to be texted to me. I'm going to brave the rain and run, or dash, rather, dash rush over to Soundstage 33 for all the other stuff. I don't see rain. It stopped just for me. All right, well, it stopped raining long enough for me to get over to Soundstage 33, which is where the Warner Brothers Studio Tour is. The main LEAHMOUSE booth, the Scholastic booth, and I guess you get a poster or something. This is the line for Soundstage 33. This is my line because I've got this blue lanyard because I paid a lot of money to not stand in line. This is a really long line.
We do that. Okay.
Enjoy, guys. Thank you. All right. Whoa, this one is packed. All right, well, I'm interested in the studio tour. This is the Scholastic booth. You can sign the wall. This is the studio tour. It sure is, yes. Right this way. Whee, thank you. All right, definitely doing this, but I'll be waiting minutes. Still in line for the studio tour. I didn't realize it came all the way back here.
Imaginary line right there that I just upgraded.
Oh no, Lord.
Alright, welcome. So if you're a return visitor to the expo, welcome back. This is the third year that we brought the Warner Brothers Studio Tour here to Universal Orlando. And each year we've been showcasing different items and props that were actually used in making the movies. However, for this tour, we always showcase items that actually haven't been shown on the London tour yet. So you're among the first to see some of these props. This year we're actually showcasing props that were used as a practical effect instead of a complete CGI one. So you probably just assumed a lot of the shots that you've seen in the films were completely CGI or were always intended to be a CGI shot, but that's actually not always the case. So one example of that would actually be the Great Hall scene. They initially tried pulling off these scenes with the Great Hall with real flames. So they built these fake candles that were like lanterns. They actually had a wick and a real flame at the top of them. They'd be hung from the top of the set off of black wires, kind of like this. But there were issues. If you were filming for long times, you'd lose the flames on some of the candles and have to go up there and light them. But there was a bigger issue. Occasionally the flame would burn through the wire suspending the candle and send that candle crashing down below, and it presented a fire hazard and a danger to the cast below those candles. So in later shots, they actually started replacing those candles with these fake plastic ones. They would actually leave these are the very candles that they used, some that were left over. They would use these in the shots, say in the background of a close-up because the background's blurry, you can't make out the detail. But they would even keep them in the wide shots because it would be a reference that artists could use to digitally enhance in the final shot with CGI. This prop is actually very rare, and it's actually the first time that any of you are seeing it or that we've showcased it, but you know exactly what this prop is.
Come all the way around both sides of the goblet. It's beautiful on both sides, just not the back side. There you go. So welcome to the Great Hall. This needs no introduction. Clearly it is the Goblet of Fire. I cried the first time I saw it, but that's just me. So actually what you don't know is there are two Goblets of Fire. The first one was crafted 100% out of a solid piece of elm wood. It was created by Pierre Bohanna, who is the art director for the Harry Potter series. It was wonderful and spectacular. The problem is it was a solid piece of wood, making it very difficult to make it a practical effect. Nothing could come out of it because it was solid. So instead they took that beautiful construction and made an exact cast from it, which is made out of resin and fiberglass, making it much lighter and also hollow, so they're able to add a rig to it. Also, we're thankful because it's a lot easier to carry this than it would be a huge chunk of elm across the pond. But when this baby goes home, actually it's going to be returned back to the Great Hall, back at Leavesden Studios at Warner Brothers, where it truthfully belongs. But here and now, you get to see how this works. So you know the sequence of events, right? So all of a sudden, they have already chosen their 3 Tri-Wizard champions, and out of nowhere, the goblet then begins to smoke again. Suddenly, turning red, and then boom!
Oh.
A piece of parchment falls on the ground and everybody.
Yeah, I got it.
But my actual favorite sequence doesn't take place inside the Great Hall, but rather directly outside of it. beginning with that wall back there. Because I like Dolores Umbridge a little bit less than I like Voldemort. So if you remember, Dolores takes all those proclamations, puts them all over the Great Hall until the Weasley twins have had enough of it and send their fireworks into those proclamations, exploding them and crashing down. That was not CGI, that was actually a practical effect. So what happens is those little hooks that are on there at just the right time in sequence would begin to fall, smash to the ground. The breakaway glass would break, not harming anyone, and the very small explosives that were put into the door would explode, allowing them to be able in post-production to make it look like they were actually fireworks that were going into them. But that begins my absolute favorite sequence of events, where the Weasley twins have absolutely had it with Dolores Umbridge herself, and then turn their fireworks on her, that great dragon that comes racing through the Great Hall, smashes into Dolores, leaving the next time we see her as she is literally in that bubblegum pink suit, smoking, which Seth is going to show you on the next slide.
So the way we created this effect is we have a smoke vest underneath that dress that is connected to a fog machine that is off screen. We'll pump that vest full of fog and then it'll slowly start to seep out of that dress like it's doing now, really creating that effect that she was swallowed by a whole bunch of fireworks. So I cannot stress this enough. It is very, very, very important that we do not sit or do not place our belongings on that carpet that is in the room right next to us. The reason why I say that is because it is the original carpet from the film, and we want to make sure we send it back so it's going to look in the way we got it, okay? So we don't want to tear it up. Now, if everyone wants to do me a favor and take a step back, I'm going to show you some magic that we created for our very first Harry Potter film, where Harry is finally getting all of those letters coming at him at one time. It's one of the most iconic scenes. And the way we created this, we have a mechanism on the back of this door that actually shot out all of the letters. So if you get your cameras ready, I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, and something magical may or may not happen depending on the door. Alright, so ready? 1, 2, 3. Now during production we would have our stagehands come and pick up all these letters, but these are for y'all. Please come see me. I will give you some letters. But you want to make sure you keep those cameras out and ready.
So we're mentioning the carpet down here. It is the original carpet from the Dursley set, so you want to keep all your stuff with you when we're taking pictures of you.
Well, that was it, but that was awesome. Alright, now I'm in the Scholastic line. I guess I get a poster here, which is cool, and then I get to sign the wall.
Pause right here for a moment. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. We have posters and illustrations.
Oh, yay.
And then if you want a photo, you just come around. That's your last stop.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So this is the poster. Oh, that's cool.
We also have some concept art down there as well for you. The new paperback.
That's totally going in my top secret room that you don't know about yet. In a place you don't know about. What am I talking about? All this artwork is so amazing. Cool stuff. That's cool. And now I'm waiting to see the costumes. This line was very short. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, even the detail. Look at that. Look at these sleeves. Ginny Weasley's dress for the wedding tall. Oh my gosh. That is some glitzy glitz right there. Now this is the Mina Lima area. They did all of the design art. Crazy cool. The Diagon Alley one is cool. $200. I get that they can charge an arm and a leg for stuff, but do they really have to? Well, I got the most out of the expo. I'm so hungry now. I'm gonna go eat. That scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, where should I eat, guys? Not like you can really tell me from, you know, the internet right now about something that happened days ago, but where should I eat? So you wouldn't trade it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. It's weird, it's rainy, but it's not raining right now, so I guess I missed the rain. I'm lucky. I planned my day out, my weekend out like perfectly apparently, because I specifically set aside today to go to the expo sound stages because I figured everybody would have like stampeded to them, you know, the first couple of days. And I was right. They weren't super crowded today. And yesterday I was tired as heck, and that's when I decided to just sit in the amphitheater and watch the demonstrations and panels and stuff. And I came into Richter's Burger Co. And I found my healthy option because they have a black bean burger, which I'm not going to get because I hate black bean burgers, but they do have a Richter's kale salad, which is grilled chicken breast served on greens with toasted dressing, or they have a grilled chicken sandwich. So that's cool. Okay, so if you are at Universal and want something a little healthier than like the typical fried crap, ironically come to Richter's Burger Co. It's just off of London on the way to Diagon Alley. In fact, I think I'm gonna get the San Andreas. I get it, the Aftershock, the big one, the San Andreas, the fault line, and the Richter scale salad. I get it. Richter. The queen of puns, and that one went over my head somehow. I'm up here by myself because I decided, hey, there's a stairway. There's tables up there. So this is Richter's Burger, aerial view. That little bar right there. You get to put your own toppings on your stuff. By the way, they were super speedy with the sandwich, like super speedy. I hadn't even had time to get my water bottle out before it was ready for me. So I got this whole area to myself. Life is good. Oh, and I got fries, even though I didn't want them or ask for them. With my pass, this was $11 something, $11.50. So that's not bad for a theme park, you know, a theme park meal. And you know, plus it was really fast, and it's not super unhealthy. It's grilled chicken and mushrooms. It's an extra $1 because I wanted mushrooms. So, by the way, I don't think I've introduced you guys to Max. This is Max. He's my hand sanitizer unicorn friend. And it's sort of raining. Sort of. You know what? I have enough mugs. I haven't spent much money on this trip so far. I'm doing it. So I got a butterbeer for Mike. I don't want to pour it in my water bottle this time. So I'm just walking very, very, very carefully with it. And I'm gonna see if some little, I don't know, place like Starbucks or somewhere has a lid that might fit this. Well, Starbucks saved my life. Their cold drink lid fits the butterbeer cups perfectly. So, as a tip, anyone else who wants to get the butterbeer and take it home, possibly back to the hotel or across the park or home if you're driving, to someone else, get your butterbeer and then go to Starbucks and ask for a cold cup lid. I'm Harry Pottered out. For the weekend, at least. Not forever. Now, I need my other hand to hold my butterbeer. Let's see if they found my ID yet. Yay! Oh, I'm excited. Yay! I retrieved it. I'm so excited now, and it's raining again. That's not so exciting, but at least I'm going back to the hotel now. This weekend has been awesome. Yesterday, not so awesome, but it worked out anyway because I got to sit there and watch the panels, which I would have had to try to squeeze in today if I hadn't done that. So, and it wouldn't have worked. So, I am glad that it went the way it did. I had a wonderful time, and my ID has been recovered. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. They said somebody handed it in at Ollivander's. So, it was in the Wizarding World. Imagine that. I'm gonna put you away before you get destroyed. Well, I'm a bit like a drowned mouse now, because it started raining on me on the way out. I have no idea what I look like, but it's okay. This is where I need your guys' help, because I don't remember where the heck I parked. If it was, I know there was a 5 involved, but I don't know, so I'm gonna have to look back, see what the heck I said. 455. I came up one row too far. Going down. Well, I didn't get to meet the actors. That's okay. I did everything I wanted to do. And meeting the actors would have been just like a bonus. And the Q&A panel, I can go on YouTube and watch it. I mean, I was still in the same vicinity as them. I still got to see them talk several times. So that was cool. All in all, I had a really good weekend. It was totally worth it. If you're ever thinking about coming to Celebration Harry Potter, they do it every year, I guess. This is the 3rd one, I think, that they've done. 3rd or 4th, I can't remember. I would definitely say do it. It's totally worth it. It's really fun. Just make sure that you eat properly, stay hydrated, and make sure that you get plenty of rest. By the way, the wand that I had, I honestly can't remember if I mentioned it before. I'm sure I did, but I've just been so tired and out of whack. This is my wand. Mike, my boyfriend Mike, my awesome boyfriend Mike, made it for me, actually, based on the wand that chose me off of Pottermore.com. You get to, it shows you what your Patronus is, what your house is, your American house, and your wand. So this is my wand, 11 inches, and it's a unicorn hair in it. So he handmade this for me because he thought I deserved to have a special wand. But yeah, he hand carved this for me. He gave me a little thumb grip, a little holding area there, and he also put grippies right here. He did a design. He carved that design into the little bumpies. So cool. And he put this little bumpy in it because that's the design of the wand. Yeah, I will show you guys a picture of the wand that was selected for me. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So I have my own custom-made wand. The best part is it was made with love. So it's really powerful. I'm glad I lost my ID of all things, you know, other than like my debit card or my park pass or this. I would have freaked the heck out if I would have lost this. Somebody did lose their one in the park. I hope they found it. They posted on the celebration thing. I had a really good time. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me at Celebration Harry Potter 2018. What? And I will see you guys in my next vlog. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you thought. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Click the little bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, bye!